YouTube's going on. Crazyncman back for another fine, exciting airsoft gun review, as only I can do them, so do not try this at home. I am a trained professional. Before we get this review, we're going to, of course, touch on a few things that are bugging me, since you little kids seem to be bugging me all day long. And the biggest pet peeve I have right now, the biggest complaint, is people asking me about Lipo batteries. No, your plastic gearbox Crossman gun is not Lipo ready. No, your JG is not Lipo ready. No, your AGM is not Lipo ready. No, your Sportline is not Lipo ready. No, no, no. The only guns that are Lipo ready are KWA or a highly upgraded, custom built gearbox, and the rest are not. And I know everybody's going to ask me a zillion times about the new JG, Lipo ready JG. Well, all I can say is go ahead and put an 11.1 volt Lipo in a Lipo ready, Lipo ready JG, and watch that thing melt down after a few thousand rounds. So, you could probably get by with the low voltage, the 7.4 volt, 7.2 volt Lipo, whatever they are. You can probably get by with that, maybe in some stock JGs, Echo ones, but you're not going to get an 11.1 volt Lipo battery in any stock clone rifle. Don't try it. Don't waste your money. Just stick with the nickel metal hydride batteries, 8.4 volt, 9.6 volt. Be happy. And of course, my advice to everybody is, if you actually aim the gun properly and judge your range properly, you won't need an 11.1 volt Lipo battery that shoots out 100 rounds a second. Okay, I can hit you with 1 or 2 shots. I don't need 50 shots a second to hit somebody. So anyways, give up on the Lipo batteries. If you want one, buy a KWA, AirsoftCarolina.com. We've got many KWAs in stock, and those are indeed Lipo ready, and they will take the stress of the 11.1 volt Lipo battery. So, now that that's said, and that's out of the way, and I know I'm going to get 8,000 emails tonight on the subject, let's get to the gun. And it's going to be a little crowded here for this review, but I kind of like doing them at the table. So we'll try it anyways. And yeah, got the box out again, since this is another airsoft review for my friends at AirsoftCarolina.com, which is where I work. This is the Classic Army SAS M-7 Sportline Value Pack Series, or as we all know and love it, the AK-47. So let's get right to it. Typical Classic Army. You're going to get your fine targets. You're going to get your ninja target. You want to shoot at some deer, you get your deer target. We got the little Sportline do's and don'ts, sling installation, battery installation, Do not cut your battery in half with scissors. That's not good. That's very good. The Sportline manual. These manuals are very well written because it is by a airsoft company that has been around for a while, and not these new clone companies. You also have your warranty. And, you get a warranty with those JGs and AGMs and all that crap? Hell no, baby. These you get the nice 60-day Classic Army warranty. If you have any problems with it, we will replace it, no problem. And of course, you get the fine Classic Army manual. All of that, which none of you kids don't care about. So this gun here, like I said, Value Pack Series. We've been over it before. Little bag of BBs. Very sweet Classic Army safety glasses. You got your wall charger. Please, when you order your gun, if it's your first gun, go ahead and buy a universal smart charger. It'll increase your battery life. This baby comes with an 1100 milliamp nickel metal hydride stick battery with a small Tamiya connector. And again, I've touched on this in other videos, kids. This is the new style battery from Classic Army. The old ones were epic failures. So if you buy from some of them big gigantic airsoft stores, you'll probably get the old battery. Here at AirsoftCarolina.com, we only stock the freshest gear we can get. So that's the brand new Classic Army battery. High cap magazine. It's already loaded because I've been playing with this gun now for a little while, and I'm quite impressed. But anyways, 600 round high cap magazine, ready to blast your friends into pieces. And of course the gun itself, and yes, cleaning rods. So let's get all this junk out of the way. Everybody been studying? Who knows what the deal is with these Sportlines? You sitting at your computer. That's right, these are the plastic bodied Sportlines. They made these to compete with the clones. They've cut a little cost by putting a plastic ABS body on it, but the internals are indeed quality Classic Army. Okay, so as you can see this one here, if I can fit it in the video, this is the para version with the folding stock. Push the button on the side. When you get it up here, very important, just push right at the hinge, snaps into place. Now you're ready to rock. And I have a little more room to work in this video. With the stock folded up, you can indeed still use the selector switch. It's a little difficult to get down to semi, but getting it down into automatic and back up is no problem. So that's cool. And as you can see, this fine all black AK-47, it's pretty awesome, baby. I was just out playing with it not a few minutes ago, and it has an excellent rate of fire. It has excellent range, very effective hop up, and all around it is a very nice gun. Now, I know a lot of you kids out there, you're all buying these clone pieces of crap, Echo 1, JG stuff, and they're alright. You guys know I have JGs and clones, and I've had good luck with them, but I take very good care of mine, very meticulously maintain the internals. The Sportline series, you know, it's a little more than your average clone, but one thing you got to remember is you get what you pay for in Airsoft. And with Classic Army, these people have been in business for a long time. They've been making airsoft guns for a long time. They're not some fly-by-night clone company that pops up and creates a gun. You know, you got Tokyo Marui and Classic Army, a couple of the older companies. So what you get here is a very high-quality internals, gearbox, hop-up system, barrel. It's far superior than any clone you will get. Now, like I said, 600 round, a metal high cap magazine. Like all the AKs, you got to put the front in first, then click it down. No problem. Wind it up. It feeds excellent. I took this one right out of the box, filled it up, wound the wheel up, and it feeds perfectly. No complaints there. Got your adjustable sights here. Little elevation adjustment. The manual is very clear on this whole thing. This one does not have a wheel. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. When you pull the bolt back, there's just a small pin in there. You slide it all the way forward, the hop-up's off, slide it, start to slide it back, and your hop-up will come on. And of course, you know, I get the million-dollar questions, what's the hop-up? And it basically just gives the BB some spin. So you just want to adjust it a little bit and shoot it. And once you start to get a nice level flight path for the BB, your hop-up's adjusted properly and getting the maximum distance you can. A couple things I like about this gun. The hand grip on it, the pistol grip's very comfortable. It's very sturdy. It's not wobbling around, falling off. The trigger, again, very nicely made. It's very smooth, and it has a nice feel, both feel and the pull of it. And just also the you know, the radius and size of it fits my finger very nice. I really like it. And really, that's about it. This thing shoots about 320 FPS with a 0.2 gram BB. Has an effective range of, you know, in the same as most guns, about 120 feet, 120 to 130 feet. It shoots nice and straight. I was out back here testing it, and where I usually test my L85, this thing had the same distance as that L85 basically. And the only thing about these, and it's not a problem with the Sportline, it's with all AKs, is the battery compartment is kind of a pain to get on and off. And I'll go ahead and attempt it here live on YouTube. But you see your connector here. You always want to have the little the push tab that holds it together. You want to have it down when you put the battery in so it does not get disconnected by the cover. But what I've found with this is you get it in there. You got to have, there's a little place for it up under the body. We can zoom in, my nifty zoom here. You get it up under the body here, and then a lot of people try to hammer it down while they're so it'll push the tab back. It holds it, and I don't like that. If you got to get it started, and I'm pushing this button right here. This is what holds the cover in place. Here's the way I do it. Try to get it started, and just push that button with your finger and the cover at the same time while you're guiding it in that, and it'll pop right in place, just like that, and you're done. Don't try to slam it down. Just push this and the cover at the same time, and you'll be good to go. And then you can see it's got to be behind this lip right here, and it locks in place. The battery, there's no problem getting the battery in there. There's plenty of room. You kind of got to get the wires in the right place, but it's not really that bad. There's plenty of room. The wires won't jam way up in here, so you do have to have some of them laying next to the battery. But it's no big deal at all. And like I said, overall, this gun is very impressive. I like it a lot better than the SEMA AK-47s. And it's definitely a lot nicer than the JG-47, AK-47s, which were kind of a disaster when they first came out. And the stock, when you have the stock extended, the gun shoulders very nicely. It's very comfortable. You're looking right down the sights. You have plenty of room in here for your goggles. You probably even get by with, you have a little more room here if you're wearing a paintball mask, which I highly recommend. Alright, now the other thing I want to touch on, you guys got to remember, once again, I do not own AirsoftCarolina.com or Airsoft Carolina. I just work there. But if you put a question in on the Contact Us form, it does indeed come to me. I answer them quickly. I get a lot of people saying, hey, it took Evike a week or a week and a half to answer my email, and you answer them within hours. I try to get to every email as quickly as I can. I usually stop at about 2 o'clock in the morning. And yes, that's right, I personally answer your emails till 2 a.m. pretty much 7 days a week. So I just want you kids to remember, all you kids that have been watching my videos, supporting my videos, go to AirsoftCarolina.com. I'm the one behind the website. I'm the one answering the emails, and it just helps me out, helps keep these videos going. If you pop on there and buy your equipment from us, you'll get top-notch customer service from myself. And I also personally ship everything that gets sold on that website. So for all you people here on YouTube, you guys know you can get in touch with me, and you know I respond to your questions. And yes, I answer hundreds every day. So please, I'd appreciate your support. Jump on AirsoftCarolina.com and support me, support the site, support their store. Let's keep them in business. So you can get this on there for about $159.95. It's a good deal. It's way better than any clone. We also have it in the full stock. I'm not going to review both. I brought this one home just because I like this one better, and I wanted to play around with it here at the house. But we do have the full stock version, same build quality, excellent gun. You can't go wrong. Classic Army. I guess we should take a look at the body real quick. Well, one thing I did find on these, there's a little set screw. We found this to be kind of a common problem. Little set screw right here in the stock. And as you guys know, the one thing with all these airsoft guns, the one thing they all have in common is they cannot thread a hole or make a screw to save their life. We found that this set screw has been jiggling out of these after you use them for a while. So what I suggest is go to get some Loctite. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to an auto parts store and they'll have it, or ask your dad or whoever. There are two kinds of Loctite. There's permanent and there's removable. Get the removable Loctite. Just put a little dab on that screw, hold it in place, and you could probably, if you don't have Loctite, but you have a little Teflon plumber's tape, you can probably put a little plumber's tape on there too. but that screw is a little loose. It's not the best threaded hole in the world. So we have found that to not be a problem, but just something to look out for. Okay, one more thing before I go. Hope it picks it up here. You can see how the body trades are. Classic Army. Right? The Arsenal, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Excellent gun. Right? You select a switch. Safe. Automatic. Semi. Works very nice, very crisp, locks in place. Magazine release, of course, is in the behind the magazine in front of the trigger guard. Again, solid. Everything functions. You know, it's just an excellent gun. Like I said, you know, buy a clone. It was the company was created a few months ago. Or you can buy a Classic Army, one of the founders, the front runners, the fathers of Airsoft. Get yourself a quality gun and you'll be a lot happier in the long run. I guarantee it. We stand behind these. We sell a lot of them, and jump on airsoftcarolina.com, check them out. Also, I'm going to plug my own website, crazyncman.com, of course. But on the airsoftsoldier.com, I actually started a little section where we can buy and sell and trade guns, used guns, and right now on there you can own the famous KWC M92FS pistol that you saw right here on YouTube. Jump on the airsoftsoldier.com, you'll see it in the guns for sale section. So anyways, let's throw a battery in this thing, load the magazine, and see how she shoots. Alright, SAS M-7 series shooting test. This is going to be about 30 feet, 0.2 gram BBs, indoors.